Let's face it, no one does Christmas quite like the Old Salem museums and gardens. In fact, this is usually the busiest time of year for this historic site, settled by the Moravians in 1766. Not this year. Can words describe how disappointing it was to close back in mid-March?
You know, I didn't even allow myself the moment to have that disappointment.
Really? Tell me about that.
So many of our colleagues in other countries were letting us know what was happening there. I just really anticipated this coming here. And because I'm a historian, right, I'm a history nerd, all I had to do was pull out information about the Spanish flu and not only notice the first wave, but notice the second wave.
Those particles.
So early on, following the science of, among other things, how far droplets from sneezes travel and applying that to layouts of places in which visitors and staff members spend a lot of time, Old Salem President Frank Vagnoni and his team decided most of the site's buildings were just too small to keep everyone safe inside.
We knew we were not going to be open for traditional interpreted tours, so we just changed completely and became completely online.
This includes the new online video platform called Exploratorium.
We're in the Miksch family home. Today we're going to be talking about what an 18th century Moravian like Henrietta Miksch would have known about light waves.
It's designed to serve the thousands of students and teachers who had to cancel their field trips to Old Salem. Another emphasis, much of what you could buy on site at Old Salem, including Moravian cookies and stars, you can now buy on the Old Salem website. I can't imagine all of the online activities paying all the bills like you used to be able to with all of the in-person activities. So my question is, how long can Old Salem sustain itself with the status quo?
Well, my response is that nothing is simple and everything is nuanced. In fact, we're having greater public engagement with our online programming, and some of our online programming is bringing in revenue greater than some of our in-person programs. It's not as though we're breaking even, because we're not. As I told you, we're going to have a deficit at the end of the year, but our goal is to reduce the deficit as much as possible.
And with in-person indoor visitor activities suspended, Old Salem has the flexibility to experiment with new ways of doing things, like the new Salem Pathways self-guided tour of the grounds. By taking your smartphone and scanning QR codes throughout the district, you can follow the paths of 7 different historic figures who actually lived in Old Salem. Old Salem's also continued the philanthropic spirit of the Moravians by keeping the gardens growing and donating the vegetables and even the bread baked at the Winkler Bakery to the Second Harvest Food Bank. How do you think those Moravians would have responded as a society to today's crisis?
I think the Moravians, again, were very innovative. They were also very medically advanced. You saw it with the smallpox epidemics early on. They were the first ones in North Carolina to take the vaccine.
So they would have no problems with wearing masks, social distancing, washing their hands, not gathering in groups. They would abide by those guidelines.
Yeah, during the smallpox epidemic, they quarantined people. They put red flags in front of their houses until that illness passed. They were very clear and thoughtful and aware about scientific and medical data.
As soon as COVID-19 hit.
And Vagnoni says he's committed to using that Moravian-inspired thoughtfulness, awareness, and innovativeness to move Old Salem through COVID-19 in ways other historic sites have not.
They're doing the same thing except with masks on. They've opened, they've closed, they've opened, they've closed. We've done none of that. We were very clear. So for me, rethinking, having a kind of openness about thinking in non-traditional ways has been the saving grace for Old Salem.